I am here and I'm taking this very moment to reiterate how emotions are formed. All right. The whole idea behind emotions, I think a lot of us don't understand how emotions are formed. And because we have a lack of an understanding of how emotions are formed, we fall into a trap of believing that we are our emotions or that our emotions are us. And actually, our emotions are not us and we are not our emotions. All right. So, do you recall the last time that you felt anger, sadness, fear, depression? If you took the moment, that specific moment, the moment where you felt any of those feelings, and you grabbed a book and you grabbed a pen and you started writing down the feelings that you were feeling at those specific moments or that moment, right? And you realized that there were three concepts that were involved in what you were experiencing at that specific moment. The first one is interpretation. All right. Interpretation is an event or a memory that occurred that caused you to feel a certain way. All right. The second concept is identification. You have to stop yourself and you have to ask yourself, how did you respond to that emotion? Was that even an appropriate way for you to respond to that specific emotion? And thirdly, the third concept is repetition. The moment that you identify with the thoughts, you automatically, it's human nature, the psychological effect of being a human being is that we repeat feelings and thoughts to ourselves that cause us to actually believe an event occurred. All right. The way to understand what an emotion is to interpret the appropriate emotion that you are feeling. Once you've interpreted it, you identify with it. And once you've identified with it, you realize for yourself that you are actually repeating certain events and certain thoughts and certain emotions because you link them all together. You take what you felt, you take what you thought, and you create a story. And from that story, you repetitively say it to yourself. And 99.9% of the time, if you changed the story that you were telling yourself and reanalyze this specific formula, you will become a master at your own emotions.